Hello, hello. Welcome back to Wheel of Games, where we're going to be playing some more Phantom Brigade. And in the last episode, we had just liberated Bjorn here. We've actually come right up next to the capital city, although it has an enormous threat level of 975. Theoretically, our estimated ability is at around 229, though I think we can do at least 50% more than that easily. We've got two provinces over here that it refuses to give me the name of. There we go. Maple and Log. So we could finish off that area and have our southern front. I feel like that might be a good idea. And then start working our way up on the other side. Interesting mountain range over there. But we can use that and just sort of circle our way in. Just have Bjorn be our front. We'll find out if they ever actually attack us on their own. But for that, we had mail to deliver. Oh right, and we're still parading. Put that up to speed. We do have enough supplies to build some stuff too. Not quite there yet. Still need a few more different different workshop charges to build different things. We also need to resupply. Let's go reach the farm. There. War memorial. That are you telling us? Okay, looks like both of us want to go over there. Well, we still need to resupply. We were at the resupply point. Ah, I thought that's what that symbol meant. Okay, we run over there next. Very friendly fire. Festivities. Stall selling pancakes, jam, the Festival of Fire. So we can stay for the celebration. Feed the team. Well, our pilots are pretty well recovered, although we're going to sit here and resupply anyway, and I think that can happen at the same time. I don't really want to expend supplies on it. Oh, oh, oh. Increases the hope. Oh no, this is the actual delivery. Signed and stamped. And we've delivered the mail. Everything wanted us to come here. And now can we resupply? We have to go there to resupply. Active cache, most likely containing parts. We have an extra thing to attack here. Well, let's attack first. Are we stuck here for some reason? Oh, we're helping with the festival. Right. Or recharged. Now we can go. So what's this war memorial? We hear a commotion up front. Enemy troops have set up shop in the memorial, creating some kind of base here. Well, this isn't your territory anymore. So, special mission, perhaps? Break in. Ambush a guarded structure and capture it before reinforcements are called. Overcome the challenge for a high payoff. Well, they shouldn't have any reinforcements coming. Right, we should be at full strength here. Let's go. Got a couple large buildings here. Kind of reminds me of where we got our first base. So we're outside the hill. So we just have to hold out at the entrance there for turns. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. Nice skylights there. And what do they have? Not nearly enough. But what is it? Shotgun and shield up top. Machine gun and shield. Shotgun and shotgun. Okay. Well, we can probably just stand back and let them come straight at us. Joker as usual, way out in front. And they're all just trying to attack Joker. Well, we'll be diving out of the way and letting everyone else just demolish them as they come forward. Okay, time to plan. Okay, we're back with our first round. As predicted, Joker's going to be ducking out of the way of all that fire. Halo's sending out the big missiles. Got some shotguns going in. The most dangerous thing is where they're all crossing paths right here at the beginning. But it says they won't collide. We'll see how accurate that prediction is. The other ones are just going to start getting some shots in. Take out those first couple as they come by. I forgot. It's been a little bit since I played. Oh no. Zapped your own friend. Yeah. Ouch. Well, more effective than I thought. We got 3 of them. Jump ahead. So because we took out the one in front, wow, who hit the guy in the back? Not even sure who hit him. It was just boom. Oh, that was the sniper shot. Halo back there. One shot at him. And then the heavy beam finishes off the third guy. Okay. Well, there's only one left already. This should be pretty fast. Just a shotgun, and he's walking straight into the beam. Well, let's plan the rest of this. Didn't take too long. Okay. Plan here is duck the one person getting shot out of the way, and half of us are going to be taking extra shots at him, including more beam weapon. No chance he survives, and we'll start in on that just in case it matters. We're hiding. And yeah. Nope, didn't make it. Okay. So do we still need to secure the entrance for 2 turns? Nope. Okay, that one went by really, really fast. 2-turn one. A nice assault rifle. Might have to look at including that. Just cooling one. Couple of things to check out. Okay, most of the parts weren't terribly interesting from that battle. So maybe those are what was inside of the storage for the memorial. A new box. A group of scouts huddled around some rubble. There's a container caked in dirt and dust, jammed between some books and tools. So we can open it or place it in storage. It could be good stuff. It could also be a bomb. We don't know, but we're about to stop and resupply, so... Whoa, close calls. I was afraid of this. Ah, it's a bomb. It's not live, thank goodness. What should we do with it? Do we keep a bomb with us to potentially use? But I wonder if it could go off in the middle of our base during some kind of story attack. But the fact that we can hold on to it, why not? So we found a bomb. Let's go resupply real quick. And this is a good time to, since we're going to be stuck here for several hours, if we want to do some workshop projects, this would be a good time to start some up. Especially since we've got enough rare resources and a ton of regular ones. We could try making a plasma repeater or some other bits. I hate that background klaxon. I do like the Blackbird, so maybe we could build a few pieces. Yeah, I'll do that in the background, and we'll just come back with them mostly done. Okay, we had enough supplies to start up 6 different projects here. A whole set of Blackbird armor. We're going to try to get a plasma repeater and a handgun, which should be of very high quality. So now, stop and supply. 4 of them can go in parallel based on the other upgrades I've got. We're going to let that finish. We stay in here for a little bit. We don't have to wait close to stay. Could start moving now. Well, I think we're heading south here. So we are fully resupplied. Everything else we can do on the move. Okay. Blackbird is done. As soon as that's done, we can take stock of the new things we've just built. We've entered Maepple. And can you just give me the new ones we just created? A stabilized handgun? This has lower damage than what it promised me. It promised like almost 800 in the workshop. Where is it? Handgun. Oh, I need to scroll up, that's why. Yeah, handgun spark. Where? Oh, now it says 600. It looked larger before. Ah, well. Okay, so the handgun, not quite as impressive as I was hoping. About the other stuff we just built, we've got all parts, sort by level, and all the 8s we just created. Barrier integration, huh? We can put other bits in there. Bad. How about the plasma repeater? Uh, it's very light, at least. That's one thing I can say for it. And it does do concussion damage. So that's not terrible. It's a lot lower damage than the other stuff we've had. So basically we're counting on it doing that charge. And more barrier integration. So this, I don't like plated. That makes it a lot heavier. And the legs, well, if we really want a barrier build, we just got a bunch of stuff for that. Okay. I don't think I want to swap any of those out, unfortunately. It is a bit of a gamble whenever you're making new parts. Start in on the village. Oh, what happened? Oh, enemy dispatched to investigate, huh? That thing? Oh, an outpost. Well, an outpost is more likely to give us stuff than just attacking a village. And started to the outpost. Yep, they are aware of us. We're gonna get in there fast. Garrison sweep. Quickly eliminate the garrison on sight. Expect static defenses. I did make one adjustment, which is night switch from the shotgun to the new plasma repeater we just created. Everything else will be exactly the same. In we go. So what do we have? We've got a main street coming in. Towers, definitely some turrets. Yep, enemies still have that red aesthetic. That looks more like a front door. Oh, we're starting right next to turrets. Main gun turret too. That's unfortunate placement. Got some in the back, some around the front, and some in the other way back. Okay, that's a machine gun turret. How about tanks, autocannon, shotgun and shield, a turret, another machine gun. Oh, there is a generator. Which one's the... Oh, okay, it's just behind. Well, I guess we'll be sending some rockets at that, unless Halo would get attacked by the turret that started right next to us. Marksman rifle in the way back. Cannon. Not too dangerous. Assault rifle, handgun, machine gun. Okay, they're gonna have to work hard to get up to us. And I saw some attacks in there. So, as per usual, they love to attack Joker right off the bat. They'll probably be hiding behind some buildings. Oh, one attack, notably going straight through a building. We gotta make sure we don't get out of that cover. And we really, I guess maybe we have a turn before the turret comes online to try to get rid of that too. Okay. Well, we've got some clear primary targets to start out with. Follow up reinforcement. Okay, let's figure out our first plan. And our attack plan for this. Swing out to the right. Get that nice beam gun going, although because we're at an angle because we're going to be elevated, there really isn't a good way to hit all of them, unfortunately. And it wouldn't go through the mountain if I like ducked down and tried to go straight through. So we're just going to start hitting the one in the back and just build up over time. We also have, I am remembering that he's got the dynamo reactor this time. So he will not be charging when really close, but we are going to try out that plasma repeater with a couple of shots. Joker might accidentally take some flak from the guy on the far left, but at least is going to be protected by buildings, and his special gun can shoot through the buildings. So we should take out a good chunk of front group, and then Halo, we're going to be hitting the big missiles on their power generator. See Zaz. Just to be sure, we're going to put a double machine gun into that. Lastly, Hudson, swing around to the left. Let's get some pistol shot and some marksmen. Start working down on the left side. How this all plays out. You have like multiple charges of charged on him. That's interesting. Let's see. I thought I took the meltdown reactor off. I must have picked up another one because I have another supernova reactor in my inventory. Interesting. Well, we're going to have to get you moving. But in the meantime, boom, boom, and damaged but not boom. Oh yeah, Joker got him. Right through the wall. One over here definitely took some nasty marksman rifle damage. Fortunately, seems to be going straight through. Gotta get Joker out of the way here. But what are the other survivors doing? He's trying to get his charge status back at night. Oh, and they're trying to take some shots. It looked like they just have line of sight. You know what? If I've got the charge status and they've got the charge status, what happens? I just try to jump past them. Would we arc at each other? Not sure if I want to take that risk. But we do have to do something with night to get out of danger. And over on this side, got some blasts coming through. Ah, yep, that turret's coming online. But it probably won't survive long enough to do anything. How about you? You going through those blockades? I don't think he just wants to stop at the edge and then shoot through his own power generator anyway. Okay. So we have two people we need to be especially worried about, but for the rest, we can just keep on tanking some damage. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that building should be taken out after this. Let's plan for the next phase. Okay, plan for this next turn. Gotta get Halo out of danger. Dash should vent the supernova explosion off of that. And Knight will just be running the heck out of the way, using that shield over and over. Everyone seems to want to attack. Then we're going to have Tiburon Beam should finish off that tank. Meanwhile, over on the left side, finish off some attacks against that one fellow. These missiles should hit, and after that, we should have a totally different battlefield in the back here. That's going to be it for this turn. Those charges should start hitting too. Oh, that one's toast as well. Oh wow, some of those bullets are still hitting us, just barely. Yeah, I'd say we flattened that block. Really focus in on it. Yep. The building with the turret's still there, but the turret is now shut down. Now we just have the two tanks and this one mech at the very back. And his machine gun, they're all still focused in on attacking Knight way out there. Even this guy wants to shoot over here and not anywhere else. Okay, we did start shooting some missiles at him, but the building is probably going to be in the way. That's the biggest problem. He's going from cover to cover, so we really have to get around that guy. And take some more shots over here. Okay, so really we just need to move the front that way and have at least maybe two people finish off that one tank. Okay, ground planning. Okay, for this turn's plan, we're going to have Joker and Hudson each take a shot at that guy as he moves through the open spot. So hopefully he won't get any shots off. Knight is just going to hide in this little hollow in the rock to prevent from getting shot at. And Zaz comes up, puts the machine gun. Halo takes the sniper position, so it should be over. And we've got Tiburon coming up, bringing the beam weapon to bear, but not shooting this turn. So we have potentially two kills. Let's switch over to this view to get a better eye on things as we go. You're not moving? There we go. First shot. Oh, already crashing. Toast. Took off its arm with the sniper shot. But survived. Still. Well, he still has an SMG, so he probably won't be ejecting. Yeah. Did get him down low enough for him to... Okay, well, we've cleared the city itself. Now we just have to take out these last two. So what are they doing? He just has an SMG, so he's got to get in close. And the tank is just taking shots at Knight. It's keeping Knight back behind the hill. So we're just going to have someone else come in and finish off that tank. Okay. Well, let's plan to see if we can finish it off this turn. Well, I'm pretty sure that this mech in front is absolutely toast. Everyone can pretty much take some shots against him as Zaz hides. But the pesky tank in the back also has some good cover behind this hill. So the quickest way over is send Tiburon around the back, and we may not finish him off this turn, but he definitely won't last until the end of that attack. Nope, that's fine. Knight's just sitting there without orders. Oh yeah, he's already toast. Yep. And now... Okay, that should end that one. Yeah, victory. Battery, some legs, another assault rifle, maybe a better. It doesn't have a good perk. We'll just grab some stuff and continue on our way. Go. Salvage. Capture someone with some supplies. Look at what we found. An injured enemy pilot is amongst the rubble. One side of his face is badly hurt and he's trapped under some concrete. Sure, we can take a captive. We've got another person hidden. I've said before, if I could just request one mod that would be super nice, if I could just start the all of the conflicts at like one level higher, I think it'd be a lot better balanced because like the first half is just usually trivially easy before they really get alerted. And I feel like after this, they should probably be low level alert to us already. Gotta check the mod list, see if there's any other difficulty modifiers I can find for that. But in the meantime, we gotta do some repairs and we gotta keep moving. I suppose I might have to attack the village, but I was hoping to attack some patrols, stuff like that. Speed up time a little bit until we're healed. Well, I'm pretty sure that's Arrowhead and a base. Arrowhead, mobile elite squadron that is fast. May not necessarily have stuff we want, but hey, we're here to fight. Right, the base is nearby, so it's reinforcing them too. Dropship contacts. Oh, this is considered a base defense, even though I moved into them to trigger combat, and I could have avoided them. So that means we're gonna have to protect against missiles. We're gonna have, I suppose, starting enemies to our left, but then more showing up from the opposite side of the field. Yeah, I disagree that this is a base defense. I'm ambushing them, but okay. It's a counter ambush. Let's go right in. What does it look like? This isn't the grain silos, this is the big hydroelectric power plant, I think. I think we've seen this map once before. As a defense mission. But it is very nice and open, so good for sniping. Up here? Yeah, the engine took a hit. Sure, it did. Okay. Yeah, we've got literally two over there and literally two over there. And we're going to have to shoot down missiles so we can't spread out too far from the base. Sniper and shotgun. Plasma repeater. They're using some of their own. Machine gun. Beam. Okay, what's the... Okay, he's got a very short range beam weapon. Not nearly the threat that our heavy beam weapon would be. It's also not that large a map. Okay, that's something else to keep in mind as we get into the next parts of it. So we definitely need to deal with them right away. Maybe I should swap the mine layer in place of Halo's big missiles sometimes. Because that would be really useful on a really choke pointy map like this. Of course, I think even the tanks can just drive through the water, so bridges are more of a suggestion than an actual choke point. Okay, well, we know what's coming, and we know that we're going to get missiles or drones or something coming in from all over. So we cannot abandon the central area as we start the fight. But start our plan. First batch of enemies. That's good. Battle plan. At the start of this one. Spread out a little bit just to make sure we've got some coverage on the far side. Joker's going to get way out there. Try to get some shots in on those two. A very effective weapon. Might do a lot of damage. In the meantime, get some beam weapon out there. Sniper shot. And marksman. And Knight is staying in place specifically with his shield up to make the tank shoot his own friend in the back. We should have two interesting points to watch here. We'll watch this side first. Goes. Yeah, pretty effective. Oof. Okay, well, that side's toast. Wait for the replay to go to the other side so we don't get spoiled. Large number of cruise missiles just appeared. Okay, so that's the threat. And now, let's watch this side. Full speed for this one. Ammo. Wasn't as effective as that weapon often is. But they're dumb enough that they're just shooting straight into the building anyway. Okay, Joker's gonna need some assistance. Okay, but first two, post. So what's coming in? Missile from the far side is going straight through his friends, right into the building. I imagine it'll fly over top, but still. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. Okay, and are they switching gears to attack us? Kind of. Okay, he's got his own beam weapon too. If I can make him hit his friend or even the missile, that'd be nice. Okay, time for our next plan. Okay, next turn up. Moving around the side. Yet. Joker back out of trouble, and then counter beam. They're not going to have a good time. Be well under the beam, so hopefully we won't accidentally take some friendly fire damage. That's I forgot about that. Don't hit him. Really hard to remember that every time. At least it didn't get through the shield. Nobody was supposed to over just the marksman. Oh, primary attack went over the edge, huh? Ah, must have all been overlap into the next turn. Hate it when it does that, when it doesn't hit the overheat threshold, and it had to have been overheating already. Something must have added more heat than what I saw in the preview last turn. Ah, sucks when that happens. But I do think it at least went towards destroying the missile. Because he got it with that last shot, right? Yep. Okay. It stopped in midair. Now we have one missile to deal with. Well, let's get you some relief. Hopefully the water will put that out right away. And in the meantime, we have one thing to shoot down this turn. Okay, this will be a quick one. Okay, here we go. Everyone's just taking their pot shots at the missile. Beam weapon should do it all by itself. No need to slow down for this one. Yep. More than enough extra there. New missile coming in. Yeah, one missile at a time. This is not overwhelming in the slightest. Pick out the next one. Just like before, taking our pot shots as soon as it gets to range. Yeah, we're pretty accurate at this point. And one more from the left side. Let's see how this one fares. Yeah, our marksman rifle guy has been really good at shooting those down. Don't even need the secondary shot. And what's next? Why, they're all coming from that spot. You don't even need to pause this time. You've hit every single one of these so far. Give you a secondary backup. Sweet. Didn't even miss, and he had extra shots to do it. What's next? They took out all of our units. Okay, the reserve squad's coming in. And where? Oh, dropping into the right. We've got something to shoot at, finally. Probably just leave that to Hutch and have everyone else prepare to attack on this side. Okay, finally a plan. Hey, a couple of folks still taking on that missile. Adjust the other ones around to the side. And I am just going to have Halo. Haven't done this in a while. We are going to absolutely send missiles like crazy over into that area. It's starburst out. Now, if we look at the overheat thing, the vent thing should stop me from hitting that supernova thing. And I'm hoping that we'll get underneath the overheat line by the time that double length vent finishes on the next turn. It should, but we're going to find out. This will be interesting. Keep an eye on that missile in the far distance. Yeah, missile's gone. Oh, he crashed himself from destabilization. That's why I don't do double missiles. Hurry up and extract before the reinforcements come in. So we got the last missile. Get ourselves all over with that. Yeah, I don't think he's going to last past the next couple of missiles there. It says hurry up. Oh, extracting. So we managed to take our crash damage, and then we're just done. Okay. Any useful stuff in here? Not terribly. Just okay. It's really light, at least. That might be worth it with the composite, too. Stance shield, huh? Bit too heavy. I'll just fill out the rest. Typically, it's a good idea to use the torsos to fill in, because they give you some rare components as well, if you're just trying to fill in. Past that, the guns and the legs give you the next. Arms actually give you less for the same amount of salvage budget. And there we go. Okay, we got through that fight. I think we'll head off after that base next. We got what, 90%? Ah, okay, we finally hit the battle threshold. We're going. But we don't repair while we're in overdrive, so we gotta wait for that to hit 100. Now we can go. Oh, another outpost. Okay, I think we can do one more fight in this episode. New objective. Okay, so this is a full... Ooh, demolition time. Some fun destructible environment hijinks. I might want to adjust the weapons on our squad, too, to make sure that we've got more beam weapons, less pew-pew. Actually, that'll do it all by itself. That and the missile launcher. I don't think we have to worry about it too much. Plus, I didn't really keep that many other weapons to put in here. Small range beam weapon, maybe a missile launcher. But really, I'm just going to rely on what we've already been running. Back to the briefing. What's this one look like? Big base. Very sprawling. Many things to destroy. Okay. Lots of turrets, lots of enemies. This is what I like. Destroy as much as you can. Boy. Definitely a lot of buildings. Not as many enemies as I thought. Must have been seeing the same ones from different sides. Machine gun, machine gun. Shotgun, shotgun. SMG, SMG. They like to double up here. Another SMG. Rifle and cannon. And that's it. At least until any reinforcements show up. No magic destructible generators that'll take out the turrets. I'll have to do that on my own. Meanwhile, I see 5 and Joker way over there. Okay, well, Tiburon and Halo there are going to be just focused on taking down buildings at the start. We need to get everyone else out of the way. And the others can focus on attacking enemy objectives. Okay, well, time to plan. Okay, here we go. First turn, we're scattering into the city. So right off the bat, we're getting some beam weapon damage. We're go a little bit back and forth, and then start doing the same thing on this front batch of walls. Hopefully we'll get a lot of that demolished. Joker running up the left side to start getting some shots in on those enemies. Zod is going to be a little bit exposed here. This fellow coming up, and I'm hoping Knight is running up to that point. Then we're going to start dashing to make that electrical charge come into play. I'm hoping to hit him with the charge. Shoot through the next building over, see how that works. Meanwhile, we've got the big missile attack going out. I now remember why we don't do two of those in a row. We just crash. And we'll go around to the side, get out of range of that beam weapon just to make sure. We'll be set up for some sniper shots down Main Street here. Hudson just taking a couple of missile attacks against the bits in the back. We'll see how well that works. We'll start out watching from right here. Okay, we didn't hit our allies with the charge. But we only passed off one charge, and we had two from the two different blasts. Good to know. Yeah, keep hitting their structures, huh? Oof. Well, we didn't really get through that second one. Although it is sort of into the hillside, so maybe that's why we didn't cut through any farther. We just hit the rock. But this next one, yeah, we're cutting through that building okay. The blast certainly took out that turret and is in the process of leveling those structures to the ground. But we zapped ourselves with that second charge. That I was a little bit surprised by, and I hope this doesn't zap back on. Because we built up two independent charges. We discharged one, the second one hit us back. You can see there is just the start of we were shooting the plasma repeater through the wall. Turns out it's fairly good at going through buildings. And that's just the start of a charge hitting him, but we didn't really get much fire in there. Those are the Gauss rifle charge just going straight through the building. He's taken some good damage. Okay. So that's what happened after the first turn. Now we've engaged the battle. What's going on? What are they shooting? This guy's not going to have much effect on him. He is still going through the thickest part of his own building right there. I carved that from here. He's not carving that with a marksman rifle, that's for sure. So that part was safe. What are the ones in the front doing? And back and forth. He'll be shooting at us. He'll also be shooting at us. And that tank has to go all the way around before it's getting some shots off. He's trying to shoot at Joker here, but it's through a building that's only to my advantage. Not bad, and we're already into tier 2 for the damage, just off of what Tiburon's doing to those front set of buildings. That's nice, we'll keep walking that shot along. And see how much more we can do before that. The rest of that expires. Okay. So what is going on next? I thought that beam was only going to reach about here, so I'm glad I did not move Halo any farther forward. Whew. Okay. Let's plan our next battle. Okay, in our next turn, we're going to let Halo cover a little bit. Take a couple of sniper shots, maybe straight through the first one into the second one. We'll see who survives. Just keep walking the beam across, then target someone new and keep walking the beam Straight on through. Joker gonna keep taking some shots. Maybe Zaz can finish that one. Hudson, we playing a lot of back and forth, trying to dodge all the shots from all the other enemies. And should be high enough up to basically jump over the top of that beam weapon, even as it's crossing through everything. It should take enough time that he should be safe. There's a lot going on. So what's the best way to watch from here? Suppose this front view. Hop over. Oh, that other one died, so he stopped tracking. Well, they have reinforcements coming in, but we very thoroughly wrecked the front. Oh, the buildings are all attached. Like, how's that first one still standing? There's nothing left in the bottom. Nope, it's connected via those little bridges. But yeah, they're hurting quite a bit. So the new one's coming down over there. Ah, that's the existing one crashing. In the meantime, looks like they're coming over to attack Joker. So in terms of survivors, double shotties there, double SMG down there. Those are their two survivors at this point. Now the new one's coming in. Double shotguns, SMG, SMG. Not very intimidating. I don't want to waste a rocket barrage out in the middle of the forest. But I need it to flatten some blocks like that. Oh, I didn't even notice. Did I accidentally kill that with the beam weapon? Yep. It destroyed underneath it while it was tracking behind the other guy. Okay, well, that's one more building I don't have to worry about. Alas, that beam weapon's going to stay on its fixed target, which was wherever the thing he was tracking died. And he's probably not going to hit much else from right there. I can walk him around the building, I suppose. Okay. I think he's still tracking behind and just failing to keep up. Yeah, he's trying to hit that guy, but the beam weapon has a major limitation in how fast it can turn. That's fine. Okay, Tier 3 damaged the majority of the base. I think Tier 3 might be the highest. We got a lot of destruction. A lot to get to that top level, though. Let's plan out our next turn. Well, there's a lot of moving parts to this battle. Dodge around. Set off another big rocket barrage against the largest building I can see. And try to duck behind a building while they're shooting at us. Glance down some more. Gun the front guy. I've also taken some shots in as he goes by. Plasma repeater guy. That plasma repeater takes a lot of energy every time it fires. Even though it's somewhat effective against the buildings, really not as effective as a weapon as I was hoping. Still not bad. Bad for putting the charge status on, but not so great at demolition. And Joker going to be taking some shots as they fall down. That should be interesting to see. Here we go. We're going to watch it from here. The trees blocked some of my view. They look pretty effective. Yeah, we definitely got that tank. So he aimed up real high. Yeah, it didn't last too long into the deployment. Barely got to touchdown. So what's left in here? down the building right in front. And did some heavy damage to the stuff in front. We're almost to the next, probably max tier of damage here. So that's a good sign. Those missiles should probably do it. Ooh, yeah, a lot of debris from Joker's cannon. Not too many of them left. He's crashing. He should be ejecting. With that little health left on the main unit, he should be giving up, even if he's got only a left arm. He still has an SMG, but he should be giving up the fight. And what do we have left? Full shotgun. The guy in the middle just keeps dodging all the damage. Oh no, he's the new one. That's why he's still here. And guy, that one's barely chugging along. Oh, he also took damage. That's a new drop one. Oh, that one. That one cannot move, so he has to wait for someone to go in front of him. He doesn't have a right tread anymore. He should be ejecting too, but maybe the tanks can't for some reason. And that one's coming straight at us through that building. You know what? Maybe we did a better job shooting down through those buildings than I thought. We took through that one? Yeah, we almost hit enemies straight through all those buildings. Hey, we got something to actually collapse. That's not too bad. But that guy shooting right at us from over here. Okay, we should hit our damage threshold real soon. And we've got basically 3 targets. Maybe 2 half targets. He should be gone, and he should have given up already. So realistically, 2 targets, and just finish him. Okay. Oh, and of course, get out of the destruction. That's incoming. That's plan. Okay, a lot of crisscrossing attacks in this one. Gun Zaz should be finishing him up, or at least he'll eject if he doesn't get killed by that. Then, Gibberone's targeting the tank in the back. We should be burning through the buildings, also hitting the other guy as he comes through. A nice sustained fire on that. This big blast should be hitting sometime soon. Meantime, Joker's going to be handgun shooting that guy as he goes by in front of all that. So we'll see how well that goes through. And then moving to attack tank. It's way back there. I might going to be jumping up on top of that building. Hopefully take out the rest of that tank. And then swap over and get some more shots in on that. Also putting our last big barrage into that large clump of buildings, which just so happens to be where that tank is going, in case it doesn't get killed by the rest of our stuff. And yeah, a lot going on. We really had to spread out to get all the rest of this damage. Let's go. Oh, we definitely did the destruction. Looks like we're getting some kills there in the background as well. Yeah, they're all toast at this point. And last second destruction. It should give us the victory here. Retreat available. Oh, there's one enemy left. Yeah, he's ejecting. Although he's also directly in the path. let's just let this play through. Yeah, he didn't get to live that long. But we are burning through those buildings. Right through everything. One last batch of destruction, and that should give us the victory now. 620, I didn't even give any more orders. I guess it wants me to wait for the extra 3. Or I can just take us all out. Everybody retreat. Okay. I'm just gonna fast forward through 2 turns. Nothing else should pop in here. Full speed. Standing over the battlefield. Just faster than giving everyone the navigational turns to get back there. More destruction will not give us any more benefit. Would have been nice to see the rest of that collapse, but we did get a chunk of it. Wrap it up, we're leaving. A-okay. Oh, I didn't remember that. Good thing they suck. Okay. Here we go. Big victory. Whole lot of salvage. So, a reinforced stock, that's a weapons mod that is very good for your heavy machine guns. That's awesome. A new dynamo reactor. Afterburner, that's another different specialized one. Interesting. Reduced barrier generation, but faster thrusts. Starting to get level 10 pieces from them. Oh, improved cooling 3, that's a great piece. Well, we'll designate our salvage. Salvage selected. And now we're officially into the contest for Maple here. We've got a couple of obvious targets, one right up in front of us. But I think this one's gone plenty long for today, so I'm going to cut it off there. And we'll see you next time as we continue to contest the province of Maple on Wheel of Games. Bye-bye.